I began to look back, digging through my mind, trying to figure out my own origin story. It was a bit difficult to do. In a way, if I could describe it, it was like piecing together a puzzle, but with missing pieces. So some things remained unclear, but nonetheless, I wanted to show them that I too was once human. So I recall the time I went with my friend. I can vaguely remember being in a hurry, running with him towards that beauty of mankind's greatest feat of engineering and prowess. It was considered the biggest boat of its time, unsinkable. We didn't want to miss this, so we ran through the crowd and made our way to the boat. Once we were admitted into this mighty vessel, the view was incredible. We looked below deck. People began to look like ants. The sun was shining and the waters below greeted the sun back with its own light. The seagulls soaring high in the beautiful blue sky. I just knew that we were about to be a part of something greater. My mind. I remember the incident. Yes, it was a huge block of ice. An iceberg. I remember hearing screaming and fear and darkness. It was so cold. I remember being held captive in the lower levels of the vessel. I don't recall how I got there, but I was set free by Rose. Yes, Rose. She set me free, and we attempted to escape, going up to the upper deck to see what our next move was. We could hear the ship groaning and creaking from some sort of immense stress. The view outside was nightmare fuel. Nearly pitch black. Stars littered the dark sky. Screams of those who were doomed, and the freezing breeze that made our breaths visible. We plunged into water, and upon submerging, I saw Rose, holding onto a piece of debris that was floating. And not long after that, everything faded to black. Then I woke up, confused, and with powers. I don't know how I got them, but I've learned to master it through my time learning on my own in such a cold place. I try not to think about it, but when I do, I wonder what happened with my friend, with Rose, and the rest. Did they survive? Where are they now? How long has it been? I don't even know. Surely it couldn't have been longer than a week, right? As those words escaped my mouth, I remember the face he gave me. It was a mixture of shock and amusement. I waited to hear your reply after I finished recounting my tale to you. It felt like hours as I waited in anticipation, waiting to hear what you had to say about it. Huh? It's been how long? 111 years? That means... No, you must have that wrong. Everyone I met on that boat is... How am I alive? I should have passed some time ago. Rose, what am I? I mean, I had some idea that I was some sort of spirit, but this is really... I need a moment. A spirit you can see and interact with? None of this is making any sense. It's okay. You're not at fault. I think I just had a bit of an existential crisis thinking too much about it. I wanted to tell you anyway. You didn't force me to say anything I didn't want to share. In a way, I think that was another reason why I was drawn towards you. You also experienced an accident which seems to be of no fault of your own. Enough about me. We need to get you back to your family and friends. I'm sure they're extremely worried about you. Right. Do they know of your whereabouts? Okay, that's somewhat good. Do you perhaps remember where you live? Like an address or a general idea? No? Maybe you have something in your pockets that can tell us more. Or maybe something else? Have a look. Whoa! What exactly is that? A smartphone? Smartphone? Like a telephone? That you can fit in your pocket. That sounds incredible. As you can tell, I've been living under a rock. I had no idea technology's advanced that much. Listen, I don't really live near civilization, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. You can navigate it with your finger? It's touchscreen. Whoa. Your phone seems to be cracked, though. It's also showing something frozen on the screen. Blairwood? That sounds familiar. Yes, I think I know how to get there. Okay, we're making progress. It's just north of here. It's going to be a bit of a journey to get there, but I assure you it's going to be fine. Besides, we have each other. Not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I've been accompanied by anyone. Well, anyone friendly. So this is certainly a nice change of pace. What do I mean by that?
Jack Frost. I can sense you, boy. Your time of hiding is up.
Almost like it was listening to our conversation the whole time to interrupt on cue. The creature that prowled the frozen wilds finally managed to pierce through my defenses. Things were about to get more interesting